curls, bro.
I know it's all natural.
All natural.
This is how I roll.
Is there some homegrown curls here? Free range curls, not farm raised. You don't want the farm raised curls; they're bad for you. I inject them with those growth hormones.
Pesticides.
And the pesticides, yes. Pesticides give you cancer of the testicles. I know that. That happened to my uncle. Poor guy. Now he's got like 5 enlarged testes. They just keep growing, like in size and in number. He's got
testicular cancers.
It's
the worst.
Elephantitis
of the testicle. Yes.
Elephantitis. Yeah.
It's a real shame, and it's disgusting. He pulls them out at every opportunity. I gotta say, Uncle, please don't. We're at a fancy restaurant. You gotta not do that. But
I saw him.
He's proud of you. You did see them. He showed them to you, and he wanted you to stroke them, and that's not. He never said that before. So that he's taking a liking to you.
On that note, hey everyone, welcome to Fyre Bar. It's open. I'm your bartender, Brian. If you're listening to us at home on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud, all the goodie spots, thanks for supporting and listening to us. Tonight, we have some tragic news. Maurice has died, but we'll cover that in a little bit. But for now,
why is that tragic? It's good, isn't it?
Well, that's true, yeah. But anyways, yeah. Hey, everyone,
I thought he got sick spending the whole day outside.
He walked outside of his house, and now he's deathly ill.
Don't go outside, kids. Stay inside.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Mike, and look, let's play the pop-top game. I'll flick in, now you flick. Your turn. It's your turn. Go. Flick it. Flick. All right, fuck you then.
I tried flicking it with my mouth.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Breath of tongue skills, all right.
I think I can do that, by the way.
What, introduce yourself like you're supposed to right now?
Oh, shit, yeah!
Do you think you can do that? Do you think you can do that for me?
He just did a bit, bro! We're almost to 30. I think, no, this is 30!
This might be 30.
30!
I don't want to hear it with you and your failed intros.
Listen, that's part of it.
And this isn't!
Alright, whatever. Listen, when you're right, you're right. Whatever.
Hi, I'm Akhtar. I'm happy.
Okay. Great, bud. Proud of you.
Life is shit wall to wall, but I'm happy.
Fair.
I'm Danny, and I'm eating some Swedish cookies.
Swedish cookies?
Mm-hmm.
They came from Sweden?
Well, they came from IKEA, but they
right? Hey, did you just go to IKEA for the cookies?
No. I made my dad go get them when he was at work, and
wait, did you go to Sweden just to go to IKEA?
Yes.
Stop.
I like the idea of just walking into an IKEA and someone's like, "Hi, can I help you?" It's like, "Yeah, where are the cookies at? Where are the cookies at?" Sir, this is a furniture store. Yeah, but I know you got them Swedish cookies. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me.
I see the restaurant on the 3rd floor. Don't fuck with me.
I know you got the meatballs up there too.
The meatballs, dude, those meatballs are so good.
They're hella delicious.
It's not fair. It's not fair for a furniture store. That is not fair.
I know.
Every time my dad goes to work, I'm like, "Yo, I want to pick me up some like these the Swedish meatballs and like a couple of packets of the cookies, and I'll come pick them up when I come visit."
Yeah.
Sometime during the week. He's like, "Okay."
And then, IKEA's got the meatballs on lock, and then it's just bullshit because Costco has the pizza and hot dogs on lock. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Costco is crazy with that.
Dude, those hot dogs, it's unfair.
They're delicious.
Fucking Home Depot had that same shit. Remember the little hot dog like vendors that used to be outside the Home Depots? Remember that?
Why is that actually familiar? Why is that familiar?
It's kind of like, I want to say late 90s, early 2000s, like yeah, dude. They used to have like.
I feel like you're right. I feel like you're right because I remember. something kind of like that.
Am I the only one who goes to stores, gets what I need, and then just leaves? I'm hearing all this stuff about like, man, all this you just hang out at the store. They got a hot dog machine.
Bro, it's just they have it at the exit.
Yeah.
So as you're checking out, you look to your right and you're like, I am kind of hungry.
Yeah, like
I
okay,
just
that's
leave. I just
kinda
leave.
good.
I want to get out of the store so fucking fast that by the time I like get through the threshold, I'm like, where the fuck is my car? Like trying to book it so I can get out of there. I hate shopping.
See, I fall in impulses a lot. I'm like Akhtar. I look at it, I'm just like, damn, that looks good. Hold on.
No, dude.
But it's like
I go
how
with a
how
list.
often do you go to the grocery store? You know, so it's just like, well, I'm here,
Every day.
so
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah. Well,
jeez.
if you're my dad, you go every single day because every day there's a different deal at a different store. And so he like picks up the week's groceries like through the week, and I don't understand that. Like me back in my apartment, like I would just like pick a day, like all right, fucking Sunday, I'm going to the grocery store. I'm getting everything. Hopefully it'll last me 2 or 3 weeks because I don't want to fucking come back here.
Yeah, I go probably every like 2 weeks. At least that's what I do.
Yeah, I just shop. Well, I mean, I can go shopping whenever I want because I work at one. But I try to not stay there any longer. By once, like I have to go shopping tomorrow for the following weeks. I gotta get food. I'm running out of food.
Do you actually shop like at your actual store, or do you go somewhere else? Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. I just shop in
she-
the actual store because
she gets some discounting.
No, I don't.
Well,
I don't get any discounts.
You don't get no
Uh-oh.
discounting.
She actually gets a markup. She has to pay more.
Yes, I gotta pay more.
no, I didn't know.
You
if it's like
work here, so we know you're getting paid.
right? But yeah, I just didn't know if it was just like, oh, I don't want to go there because I work there. I would rather go somewhere else to not, always
Like,
be
no.
at my job.
No,
Jules
I do.
Osco's. Jules
God, no.
Osco's is
I
the
never want to
spot.
go to Jewel because it's so expensive.
Jules
I fuck
Osco's
with-
is
I fuck with
expensive?
Myers a lot.
Yes, I go with Fyre. Yeah, Jewel Osco is very expensive. If you go to any other grocery store, Jewel's is the most expensive one.
Wow. The
But, like, I
Myers
just-
is also a strong pick too, though. The Myers,
Myers,
The
Jules
Myers.
Osco's.
Y'all,
But
I can't do this right now.
The only time I ever go to my store when I shop is because when I'm working. But if it's my day off, I try to not go there. I'll go to the other store that's close by if I need something. Otherwise, I just shop
I'm
in my store,
sorry.
and I'm just gonna ignore Akhtar and just continue talking.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you Akhtar? Are you sorry? Are you?
It's just okay, hold on. So the
let
thing
the
is,
audio listeners know.
the thing is that I just like those places so much that I think they're one of a kind. So like Jules Osco's is like
Why are you saying it like that?
what?
Jewel Osco.
Like an
Jules
idiot.
Osco's.
Jewel Osco.
Jules Osco's. It's Jules Osco's.
No.
She has a bunch of Osco's.
What's an Osco?
It's hers.
Explain to me. What's an Osco? I want the Merriam-Webster definition for an Osco, please.
It's a mart. Osco Mart.
What are you talking about? See, Daddy left. She doesn't want to deal with this bullshit.
Osco Mart. You've never heard of
Osco
Jules
Mart?
Osco's Mart. Yeah, Jules Osco's Mart.
Wait, so it's Jules Osco. Are these like apostrophe S? So it's like ownership. Jewel owns Osco and Osco owns the Mart. It's Jules Osco's Mart.
I'll leave and go get alcohol because my brain is starting to hurt.
Oh.
He's always on this shit.
I love these things though. They're the best. Jules Osco's, the Meyer, all of them are great.
Say Myers.
It's
Just say
Meyer.
Meyer.
There's no S at the end. It's Meyer.
Okay, Meyer.
The Meyer. Okay, my bad.
Sir, how old are you?
Welcome
How
to
old are
the
you?
Meyer.
Oh my god.
Walsmarts? Come on.
It's where I
Wait,
go
what
when I
state
want
do
to
you
buy
live?
my walls.
You know
I
that
thought-
that one's wrong.
Akhtar, what state do we live in?
Illinois.
So you pronounce that one correct, but you pronounce
I was
the other
born
two?
and bred in Illinois. What am I supposed to do?
I so was that. I call it Illinois, all right?
I mean,
but, like,
Born
I
and
mean,
bred.
Jewel Osco is a fucking Chicago mart. How can you not pronounce it like what?
really? Never hear
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's like
So much I pay
based in
attention.
Illinois. But sir,
Walgreen. I like my Walgreen. I like Walgreen.
Just
a lot.
one Walgreen. Just one
Just
Walgreen.
one-
Walgreens,
It's
Walgreens.
in the area, so I'm like, oh, I like this one.
Yeah,
This is my
do you
Walgreens.
drive up, you look at the Walgreens, and you're like, and then you see the Walgreen, you're like, yeah, that's more.
Yep, that's the one.
Good accent.
There's too much at Walgreens. Like Walgreens is too much. One Walgreen
It's
though,
plural.
that's fine.
That's the one. That's the sweet spot.
Yeah.
You guys remember how Walmart used to also have a super Walmart and a mega Walmart,
Oh my
and then
god,
yeah.
yeah.
all of them turned just into Walmart because they're just like, this is stupid. Like,
It like exploded and
Is-
imploded again.
Is Target the only one that still does like the super Target
super
thing?
Target.
Yeah. As far as I'm
Yeah,
concerned.
but what's the difference? Because like I remember between Walmart and Super Walmart, in Super Walmart you can get like fresh foods, and stuff like that. But in a normal Walmart, they say go fuck yourself basically in the normal one.
I don't know. Well, I will say, as someone who's been to both a Target and a super Target, I still don't know what the fucking difference is. I guess the
Me
super
neither.
Target's bigger, but it seems
what?
like they still never have what I need when I go there. So
do they have like a car dealership in the Super Target? Like what the fuck?
I don't know what makes it super. Maybe it's the fact that they have a Starbucks there or something. I have no idea.
Every
think that's what
Target
it
has a Starbucks in it.
Well, then
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what
Wait,
makes it
wait,
super.
wait. Every Target might have a Starbucks, but do they all have a Pizza Hut inside of it? It's a real question.
That might be what makes it super.
That would make it pretty super if it had a Pizza Hut.
You're welcome.
People still eat at Pizza Hut.
Is that what makes
Yeah.
things super? Is that like the definition of like must have a Pizza Hut, and then you qualify for super
And
status?
now you're a super.
Exactly.
Listen,
What, it's
Pizza
not
Hut.
super souped?
Pizza Hut invented stuffed crust. I don't know why you said people still eat at Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut invented the stuffed crust.
Well, yeah, I know, but like
You don't mess with the hut, okay?
Yeah. You mess with the I will stuff you all into the crust if you mess with the hut. See? That was a good one. I worked really hard on that one. Come on. Like that was a
That's
lot of
pretty good.
effort.
Or-
That's fine.
I like that. I like
you
that.
did
I worked
not.
really hard.
Stayed
It's
up all
hard.
night.
No, it's hard to think of things like right on the get-go of going,
Mikey, I think you're right. I think this man is smarter than we're like led on to believe.
Yeah, well, like I said, that's Akhtar. He's either playing 4D chess or like he's really simple. Like I can't tell.
I'm a simple guy, dude. I like cars that go vroom,
Yeah,
and like
yeah, you do.
Yu-Gi-Oh magic.
I like paper with pictures and writing on it.
Mhm.
It's great.
But specifically, it's got to be on paper.
It's got to be on paper.
Copy on paper.
The pictures. Oh, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, that's frightening. I don't know what he's gonna get. Oh my god!
God.
He just ate it. He just fucking ate it for the audio listeners. He got out of his chair. He fell like a sack of rocks. Then he got up and ran.
I saw that on the replay because I took the away.
Did you see that run though? He had his arms back like Naruto.
Yeah.
Naruto ran up those steps.
Man, this better have good payoff for that fucking
Oh
one. He
my
just.
God.
Oh, here
Look
we
it
go.
up.
Oh,
it's
we got a poster.
Is that like?
Is this a canvas? What is this?
It looks
That's
like
straight up
it.
canvas. Did my man make a painting here? What is
Did
this?
he paint? Did you paint
Hi.
me like one of your French maids?
Hi.
Okay, Akhtar.
How's it
what-
going?
Canvas.
Okay, show and tell. This will be fun for the audio listeners. What do you have for us?
We'll describe it the best way we can.
By the way, are you okay from that fall?
Yeah, that looked rough, man.
My
Yeah,
bug bites opened up.
Oh no. Was there a patch of black ice you slipped on there?
So here's what happened. The fucking wires right by my fucking computer.
Oh
Oh,
no.
It got caught on my big toe,
oh no.
and I
No.
felt the tug. So it wasn't the wires that made me slip though. It was me trying to stop myself
Oh.
from pulling everything, and then it was just kaboom.
But you got back up. That's all that matters.
Yeah, like immediately. Like it didn't even phase you. You were just like still
You're
going.
like a gazelle. You got up and Naruto your way up that stairs.
Oh,
I love you,
all
buddy.
right, check this shit out.
Oh boy, I'm excited. Oh,
Wow.
that's pretty.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
For the audio
Beautiful,
listeners, it's like a moon or like a sunrise maybe, but it's like reflected on water and it's really really pretty.
Yeah.
I like that a
It's
lot.
kind of like that golden hour kind of like sky painted.
Yeah.
Very dark reds. We got
Is
some,
that
like,
like
palm trees looking things in the background.
yeah, I was gonna say, is that like a giraffe or something? Or
A
No, see a
giraffe?
tree.
What the fuck are you talking about?
oh no,
the tree.
palm trees. I'm sorry.
The
Yeah,
palm
yeah,
trees.
yeah.
I was right. Palm trees and some
Oh.
floral.
I like
I
that's
like
that's
it.
really good. Did you paint
you make
that?
that?
No.
No?
Oh.
I found it in a dumpster.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I was like, this is too cool to like have in this spot. So I was like, fuck you, I'm taking it.
Yeah, dude, good find.
They don't want it. Why not?
Dude, what if the person who threw that out, like the person who made that painting, ends up becoming a super famous artist, and then you end up getting this like really rare, but you have no way to prove it's from them though. And if
An
you could,
original
it would be
Hitler.
worth like millions. Yeah, an original Hitler.
Oh my god.
I think it has the person's signature at the bottom
Does it?
left. It says MP.
MP, my
It could
penis.
be there initially.
My penis.
His painting was made by my penis.
Oh,
Yeah, it's cool though.
That's great, man. Well,
Yeah,
look out!
that's awesome.
Be on the lookout for an up and coming artist that goes by MP.
MP.
Akhtar's got an original, a dumpster original from MP.
Put it on your Instagram. Who's MP?
Well,
Who
I
is
found
this
this
MP?
at at the dumpster at work. So you know, if that person does die, it'll probably be relatively soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, usually, let me clarify. Usually, an artist's work becomes more well known or
That's-
more
yeah.
pricey after death.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%.
So I consider myself pretty lucky because this investment might be a year or two down the road.
That's true.
Damn. Wait. So you say you hoping this man or woman is gonna die within a year or two?
No, he's
I'm
not. He's
hoping,
not saying
I'm
that.
predicting.
Right.
Bruh.
Just logically.
You know, when you try to walk, that's the thing. When you're trying to walk, it's time.
To be clear, Akhtar works at a hospital. This isn't some like vague threat of like, yeah, they
Yeah.
found this in my work, and I plan to shoot
Oh,
up my
yeah.
office tomorrow. So
Yeah.
I forgot you work at a hospital.
Oh. Jesus.
It's beautiful, my guy.
That collaborate, when I saw you laugh going forward, I thought you were gonna hit your computer or webcam. I was like, he's going now? It's his
Yeah.
turn to die, here we go.
It's just you just see the screen turn black. That's it. Like,
and we never hear from you again.
We're like,
Mikey hears like a helicopter coming by. He's like, "What the fuck?"
It's like,
Looks outside, comes to my house. He sees a helicopter landing. Like, what the fuck is going on?
it'll be like
happening?
that dream I had, Akhtar, where like you just fall, the whole screen goes black, and we're like, oh man, I should go check on him. So like I go to your house, but it's abandoned. Like you're not there. No one was ever there. And we're like, what the fuck?
What has been happening?
Where is he? Where'd he go? Was he ever here at all?
Oh
That's
yes,
real
he
question.
lived here 2,000 years ago.
2,000 years ago.
Wait, how do you know? I've been here for that long.
Oh god, that's the conspiracy. Like Akhtar is actually this ancient being who really made the first podcast. And Brian is wise to it. That's why Brian has everything scripted, because he's been watching the podcast before we do them here. Because he has the old records of them. So it's just it's history repeating itself.
Because yeah, dude,
That's
how you-
Firebar canon
that
now.
was mind fuck me right there. Oh my god.
That's how Brian knows the script. Jesus, it's insane.
It's kind of like from Loki. Like I already know what's gonna be said.
Yeah. Well,
I know.
and that's the beautiful irony of the situation is if Brian was just doing a normal podcast, he would like absolutely kill the opening. He would have it down pat. But he's got to read the script, and the script has him jumbling over it every time. So poor dude. But
No, I think that Brian just messes up
Think
regardless.
about it.
Brian's like, yeah, that's it. That's why I mess up.
That's exactly it. Oh no, you found out.
You're on to me.
Big brain.
Midnight Man and Barnacle Boy.
Hey,
Anyways, yeah.
speaking of
What?
like weird fucking time multiversal Marvel shit, especially because you said Loki. Y'all watch that Spider-Man trailer?
Fuck yeah, I watched it. I watched it 10 minutes after it came out.
I saw that same trailer first when it leaked, but like when it leaked, it was without like a lot of the special effects, so you still saw like a lot of the like blue screen and like set they were on and stuff.
Yeah,
it's kind of interesting, but yeah, that I'm super hyped for this movie. But like I said in the text, this movie has to be like one of the worst kept secrets in like Hollywood history, because so much of this stuff has been leaked for months of like all these different characters being in this movie.
Well, what do you expect, man? Like Tom Holland is on the cast.
It's true. He's known for spoiling everything. But I don't think he I think this is the one time he didn't spoil anything, and it still got out.
He spoiled a couple things.
Well,
he did spoil
the what's his name? Well, the guy who played Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2, like he like something Molina, right? Alfred Molina.
Yeah, Alfred Molina or something like that.
He spoiled it in like an interview that he was going to be in No Way Home.
Really?
Yeah, because like that's how people first realized that he was going to be in the movie, because he himself said it, and I was like, oh
well,
don't think you were supposed to say that, but okay.
Yeah, because it's also got spoiled thanks to Legos. They spoiled who's the other actors who are going to be, like what villains are going to be in the movie, because they released their Legos and it shows all the characters and they're like, you weren't in the trailer, and they're like, fuck. So Lego spoiled a bunch of stuff, and then who else spoiled a bunch of stuff?
That's so unheard of as to why you would sell toys before the release of them. Like, the whole point of the toys is to make money after the release of the movie. Why would you do that?
Like, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how often that happens, though. Like, especially with like, I think that's how for Dragon Ball Super, I think that's how Ultra Instinct got spoiled, because there was a leak of like a figurine of it or something online, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Mm-hmm.
And then that was for like the original like black hair version, and then for like the white hair version that got spoiled through like Xenoverse 2.
Why though? Like, it's so like
stuff like that happens all the time. It's crazy.
It's such an important thing too. Like, as like a writer or video game designer or movie release guy.
Well, that's the thing, right? Because like they have all that stuff already planned out, and so they're probably already getting the merchandise ready for it, because you want everything to kind of come out around the same time as it's been seen, so they got to have that shit ahead of time.
You got to have the merchandise ready to go, like right away. So.
And that's fine, but you got to have it ready to go, but to fucking release it, like
again, stuff gets leaked all the time. That's the issue with like the modern era of sharing stuff online. Like you think you're sending an email to a coworker, and somehow the image you sent fucking gets out everywhere.
Basically,
it's crazy, dude.
But like, it's okay if the stuff gets a little leaked. Not all of it was leaked. Like, everyone really has speculations for certain days right now for the movie, but like,
well, again, for those who don't know or haven't seen the trailer, and again, like I guess if you don't want to know, then skip this part, but I don't consider this to be spoilers, because it's stuff that's shown in the trailer. But it's confirmed that there's more multiversal shit happening here, and so there's villains from like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies coming in, and from the Amazing Spider-Man movies, and then again presumably those Spider-Men, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are going to be in the movie too.
Wait, are we gonna have Enter the Spider-Verse as well?
No.
About Miles?
Yeah, sure. Push by the brew,
I mean, it'd be a different universe, but they're kind. I mean, Miles got hinted in Homecoming, because Gambit. That was Charles Gambino.
I didn't watch the first.
He didn't watch it.
Yeah,
his uncle.
But now I know everything, so we're good.
It's okay, because like it's been out for years, so it's not much of a spoiler.
Yeah, but I mean, Miles has been hinted in But I don't know whenever we'll see him on the live like big screen, which that would be awesome. But
Yeah,
he's been
I
talked
don't
about
think
on the
it'll
big
be for
screen.
this movie. I mean, it seems
Yeah.
like there's
I
gonna be
doubt
a
it
lot
will be.
in this movie already. And again, like because so much of this stuff was leaked beforehand, nothing I saw in the trailer surprised me, except for the one scene which I mentioned too, where Peter's getting I guess interrogated by the police, and there's a quick scene of like a lawyer dropping down paperwork in front of him, and I'm like, fuck man, I hope that's Matt Murdock. Hope that's my boy Charlie Cox.
Dude, that'd be awesome. I
This would
love
be the
Charlie
first
Cox.
time. I feel like that would be the first time, like ever, that they're finally mixing the shows with like movies.
Nope.
No,
They've
yeah,
done it before.
They've done that before.
Where? Which one?
Well,
And
I mean, Agent
they
Carter.
did a movie. They did Agent Carter, and in the TV show The Flash, they integrated in one episode
Well-
where Barry from the
Well,
Injustice
Flash
League.
is
that's
DC.
DC.
Flash is
though.
DC.
He's
Oh, I
talking-
meant
he's
in general.
talking
I meant something with superhero in general.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
no.
in Agent Carter they did that?
Well, Agent Carter's a character both in the movies and in that TV show,
And
Oh,
Agent
and
Shield.
along
yeah.
with
And
Shield.
Agents of
Paul
Shield.
yeah,
Yeah,
Shield.
Paul-
Yeah, yeah,
Agents
yeah.
of Shield.
Mhm.
So
That doesn't
that's-
count. That doesn't count. That's like
That
not the
clearly
real-
counts. That clearly
That's not the
counts. You're
real
just
people.
cherry
They're not-
picking.
They're not real people though. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Bro, yes, it is. It's the same people.
Wow.
It's the same
Like,
actor.
they're not Iron Man. They're not Hulk. They're not like the thing that you're there for. You know what I mean? Like they're not they're not people. Like,
Okay.
Oh, it's WandaVision. Is that?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
TV show.
well, and especially with them doing like going that format, we're making a lot of like TV shows now, and like having it like TV show, movie, TV show, all that stuff. Like they're clearly combining all that stuff. So I think it would make a lot of sense to bring in fucking Daredevil now
Yeah.
into the.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm saying also they should have done that a very long time ago because a lot of those Netflix actors are fantastic.
Oh, they're
And
great.
they really should.
No,
Yeah.
they're great. I just don't know if there was a good way to do that before, But
True.
Well, it
Yeah,
was weird
I'm excited.
too. I don't know why they would go through all that effort either. Because like, if I remember like from the first season of Daredevil, spoilers. If I remember from the first season of Daredevil, they even like talk about the New York incident in that show. So like
They do.
clearly they're recognizing like the movie's fucking happened.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
it's like, why are you going through all this effort to make like nudges at the big screen stuff when you've clearly not for a very long time been involving the TV shows in the big movie shit, you know?
Well,
Well, yeah.
originally the
They did-
TV shows I think were supposed to be more like just like smaller focused stories and stuff. Because
Yeah.
again, you look at the grand scale of like all the fucking crazy shit that happens in the MCU movies, and you're sitting there like, I love Daredevil. What the fuck would he add to any of this? Like,
Yeah.
He's awesome.
He
If
is
you give
awesome.
him a
I know he's
chance,
awesome.
You know?
he belongs in fucking in New York in the fucking
In Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen doing that stuff. That's where he's best. He
The
does.
only
He doesn't
thing
need to
that
be
I feel
fucking fighting Thanos. He has no business doing that.
The only person who would actually be able to
He'd
fight
be able to hear
Thanos,
Thanos from far away.
Everybody
That's
can
all
hear
I'm saying.
Thanos. He's very loud. Sneaking is not something that Thanos usually does.
It's its footsteps. He's coming. Yeah, no shit. We all
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Thanks,
cool.
Daredevil.
We can hear him.
Great. Thanks, Matt. Thank you.
He's just like, I'm just trying to help.
Fuck,
Yeah, we know.
Thanos is like his ship would land. He would come out and be like, "I am here for the Infinity Stones," and then Daredevil will be like, "Guys, Thanos is here. He wants the Infinity Stones." Everyone's like, "We all know. He shouted it. We're all here.
He's right there.
He's 20 feet in front of us. He's 20 feet in front of us, and he's shouting at it. He's not whispering. He wants us to know what he's here for."
He's gonna make himself known,
Yeah.
He can't see. He's gotta let y'all know what he hears because he can't see with them eyes. Because, blind.
Blind and shit. God, did you know? Here's a fucking interesting thing that I never realized before. Did you guys know that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a Daredevil parody? That's
Really?
how it started.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
Well, there's a whole bunch of things, but their master, Daredevil's master that he learned from is a guy named Stick, right?
Yeah.
And the rat that the turtles learn from is a guy named Splinter, like a little tiny part of a stick, right? The whole
Oh my
incident where the chemicals fall over and irradiate these turtles, it's
Same thing that
supposed to be the same incident that made Daredevil.
Yeah.
And again, not that they're like logistically in the same universe, but that was the whole like beginning of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was a Daredevil parody.
Yeah.
That is fucking awesome.
I never knew that.
I never knew that. Yeah.
And I only recently learned
I
that.
love Ninja Turtles.
They have all the
and-
letters of
and-
Matt. Dude,
and
they
here's-
have all the
yeah.
letters of Murdoch.
And here's the other thing. So Daredevil fights the Hand, right? And who do the turtles fight? The Foot Soldiers, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was right in front of our faces
Michael-
the whole time.
Hello, now, Greg. Welcome to the.
You just blew my mind.
I know. I read that. Like, this must have been just a couple weeks ago, and I was like, how did I never pick up on this?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The only thing that's
is that
honestly,
why they tie them on their eyes too? Is that why?
I was
Like
about to
Daredevil?
say. I was about to say the only thing that was missing was the fact that the turtles were blind and were lawyers.
Yeah, right?
Like,
Yeah. Well, and to be clear, too, like, especially talking about the original, like, comic for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they weren't, like, they didn't have different colors. I think they all had, like, red bandanas and stuff like that.
yeah, that was because I remember, I know I can support that because the original NES game that came out had all of them in red bandanas.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually for like. I remember hearing something. You're gonna make fun of me, but I saw an episode of Pawn Stars where they actually had one of the original, I think, comics when they had the red, and they said like it lasted for only like a few issues, and then that's when they said we should identify them through the colors.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because you don't know who's fucking talking.
Well, yeah, I think the original idea is you would identify them through their weapons, and then I can't remember if this was an addition later on or if it was in the original, but I know a lot of them had like the letter of their first name on like their belt or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
That's so cool. I never knew that. That is awesome.
Yeah, I know. That blew my mind.
Isn't the Ninja Turtles part of DC? Is that a DC property? Or I'm only saying because I know the Ninja Turtles link up with Batman a lot.
Well, I know that
think
they do a lot of
Fair.
crossovers with different stuff. I don't
Batman,
really know.
Like,
Well,
with the gang too at one point.
here's what I'll say. I think
Maybe
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Maybe.
Turtles might be owned by Warner Brothers. The
Yeah, I
property.
believe they are.
So I think it's one of those things where it's just another Warner Bros. Property that is they team up with their own shit. I don't think like they're canonically part of like the DC universe or anything. But
Wait,
maybe I'm
isn't
wrong.
DC under the umbrella of Warner Bros?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Because okay. Well, that's cool though. I like that. All right. Sorry.
Yeah. So now that makes sense that like Batman would team up with the gang, or you would sometimes like see like other like DC superheroes and like Animaniacs because that show was fucking off the wall all the
I
time.
love that show.
Mhm.
That was a
The
good show.
reboot was actually pretty good.
I saw some funny
I
clips
never
from the
seen it.
reboot, but I never watched it like fully.
Yeah, they have some funny moments from the reboot.
Is that one still drawn or?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't seen it.
I saw one clip that was actually a pretty solid like anime parody they did. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, they still stuck to the roots. It even tells you in the opening clip, they're like, yeah, we just made them better, more high definition. We stick to the roots.
And we
He
gave
makes a
them
joke-
all
he makes a joke
large
about it.
phalluses, big, large penises. The guys on the internet, they love it. They love it.
Was the DuckTales reboot good? I know they did a DuckTales reboot. Was it good?
I don't think I saw that one.
I've heard good things about it. That's the one where like Don Cheadle played Donald Duck,
Yeah.
and Ben Schwartz played one of the little duck children.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that actually. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I heard good things about it, but again, I never really watched it.
Well, it's funny because like I remember hearing like a lot like buzz about like, oh my god, there's a new DuckTales because it was a while, right, for DuckTales to come out. But what was
That's the one where like the duck was it was like a duck Batman, right? He had like the top hat and shit.
No, you're thinking of Darkwing Duck.
Yeah,
Dark.
Darkwing.
Oh,
That's
okay, okay.
Darkwing.
DuckTales was centered around like the fucking what are their names now? I can't think of their names.
Like McScrooge.
Well, Scrooge
And
McDuck, but like
Huey,
Huey, Dewey, and
Louie.
Louie. Yeah,
Oh,
centered around those kids. That was the one with the theme song. I was like DuckTales, woo! It was like really good.
Oh
Really
yeah,
catchy.
That one.
and that was where what's it called? Scrooge would go in his big vault and swim in the gold coins that he had, and then his little nephews would ruin his fun.
Basically.
Right?
Yeah,
That was what was happening in the intro.
yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, don't look at me like
I
I'm
got-
fucking crazy. That's
No,
the thing that happened.
It is, but it's just a weird thing to attach to. Is all I'm like. It's like, yeah, that happens in the opening, I guess. Whatever. You
That's
know the show we're
only
talking
thing
about.
I
yeah.
remember.
I
That's
was
the only thing.
I thought you were gonna elaborate more, so I was waiting.
That's the only thing I remember about DuckTales.
I thought you were explaining like a scene of the show that happens like every single episode. Like, yeah, every episode, Scrooge McDuck, he goes and swims in his vault of money, and those dang kids ruin his fun.
At least you remembered that.
Oh, I think that show, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, obviously,
Goof
they were
Troop.
all like
Spin.
they were like all of like Tailspin. It had a Baloo from the Jungle Book, and he was
I
a
remember
pilot,
that. I remember.
and he
that.
had a nephew.
What? I never
Yeah.
heard of this show.
Yeah, Tailspin.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. Is this just like the time when y'all told me that Mike's house was haunted? Is this one of
No,
the right now?
it's
You're
actually
talking
Tailspin is an actual.
No,
show.
Tailspin is an
Brian,
actual show.
No, you know
Mike's
what,
house
Brian?
was
Tailspin
actually
is not a
haunted.
real show. It is not a real show at all. I was going crazy. Why would
Wait,
Baloo,
listen.
a wild animal from the Jungle Book, fly a plane?
Yeah, that is
You know what
pretty
I mean?
nuts. That is pretty nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Please continue. I'm sorry.
No, I'm lying. I'm the liar this
No,
time.
I just have to check sometimes. Continue, please. I'm not crazy.
I think you need help. I think you're going a little crazy now. We don't want to tell you, but
No, can I be honest with you? I don't blame Brian's his hesitancy in it, because it sounded crazy when I was saying, "Oh yeah, it's Baloo." Remember from the Jungle Book, where there's no evidence of him showing any type of that kind of intelligence whatsoever.
Well, but here's the thing. Here's why, like, even if I didn't know about it, I would immediately believe you, because, like, your thing about, like, DuckTales, which is a show I know very well, is like, yeah, the Scrooge McDuck money, right? That happens, like, yeah. And then you're here, like, explaining, yeah, Tailspin, that's Blue from the Jungle Book. He was a pilot and he had a nephew. And this is like, this is too specific and too weird. Like, it has to be real.
he's not wrong.
Well, I'm sorry.
crazy. It's crazy. Oh.
But anyways, continue, please.
I was just gonna say, like, all those shows were like part of. I forget what that mini time slot was called. It wasn't Toon Disney. I remember that. It was something else. Disney Kids or something like that. It was like a
Something.
very specific time slot that those shows would come on
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, I know what you're kind of. It's kind of like when like WB Kids had their little time slot.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yeah. Fuck, I know. I can see it, but I just can't. I
Me
can't.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Because wasn't Recess was on that shit too, wasn't it?
What was it not Toon
Was.
Disney? Because
No,
Toon
Recess
Disney was a
wasn't on that
thing.
one.
Toon Disney
Yeah.
was a channel.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Toon
that
Disney
its own
was
channel?
It was its own channel.
Kind of like
There was
Cartoon
a
Network.
specific
yeah.
time
Mhm.
slot within Toon Disney that had
for
those
what-
shows playing.
Yeah.
Mm. Eh, I've got nothing out of this. Don't fucking know.
But no, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
But I will agree with Mikey on this. Before Toon Disney became its own channel, actually, now that correct me if I'm wrong, Disney had that time slot called Toon Disney before it became its own channel.
Yeah, see, that's what I remember, because I never had the Toon Disney channel, because I think that was like a special thing you had to have, and we always had like
Yeah.
the fucking lowest level of cable you could possibly have. But I do remember Toon Disney being like a thing
Yeah.
that the Disney Channel had, but
Yeah, I always fucked with Cartoon Network. I was that stupid kid.
No, man, what do you mean? Cartoon Network was the
That was
shiz.
awesome.
Yeah.
Especially Toonami.
Oh man.
See, you know, it's really funny because when I try, like, this doesn't sound weird. It's like, Brian, you talk about Cartoon Network on a regular basis? No.
He
But
does.
but it's kind of like when I talk to people and they talk about like their childhood favorite shows, they always more talk about Nickelodeon and kind of like Disney. And it's like, I never hear too many people talk about Cartoon Network. So I'm kind of like, was Cartoon Network not as popular as like Nickelodeon?
I don't-
Dude, it totally
don't-
was. They have an entire
Yeah.
theme park based off of Cartoon Network.
No, it was totally
Sure.
popular. I think it just depends on what age group you're talking to, because I think Cartoon
Yeah.
Network came later than both of those things, if I remember right.
Yes.
Cartoon Network
Really?
started later than Nickelodeon.
At the
Disney.
very least, I know growing up, I knew about Disney and Nickelodeon first. And then I remember it was
Yeah.
my mom who, someone must have told her, I have no idea how she knew, but she was like, yeah, there's this channel like Cartoon Network. And I'm not saying like I watched it when it first started. I don't know when Cartoon Network started. It's just that I don't think it was very well known, at least in the early 90s, at least from what I was aware of. So Cartoon Network for me was the last one of those three that I ended up watching.
Was Cartoon Network channel 52 for everyone?
I can't remember which
Think
channel
s-
mine was.
yeah,
quite
I
honestly.
think
It was
so.
channel 52.
Well,
yeah,
there's
dude.
there was some point when they changed as well,
Yeah.
because I think it was either Nickelodeon and Disney or Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. They changed to like they were like right next to each other
Mhm.
later down the line.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think originally it
makes
was
sense.
52.
God.
I don't remember.
I never thought I would remember that, and I never thought I would ever bring that up ever again. I don't remember what Nickelodeon I feel like used to be 45 before they became right next to each other.
No, wasn't it? I thought it was 47.
It was probably
It could be 47.
it might have been one of those. I
For
think
some reason, I
all I
remember
know is like
Nickelodeon being
now it's
47.
like or now with HD, you know, if you want to watch the HD channel, it's like fucking 200 whatever. But I remember it got changed to I think it was like 31 or 32 or something.
I don't think I will ever remember what Disney's was.
Disney
I didn't
Disney
go on there
originally I
enough.
think was like 60 something.
Really?
I think so. That's what I remember.
Son of a gun.
All I remember is HG channels. Like, I remember like in the hundreds or 200s, actually like that. I never really cared for like the old ones.
See, the thing is, like, I stopped watching TV as much when like HD TV came out. This is gonna make me sound so fucking old. I swear I'm not even 30 yet, but I sound like I'm fucking 60. But like, so I've never committed to memory any of like the HD numbers. So I like whenever I'd watch TV, I would just go like, oh, I want to watch fucking Nickelodeon channel 31, and then it'll say watch in HD, and I'll just hit the button, and it'll bring me to the HD channel.
Yeah.
Because those are the I remember the original numbers. And like I know like TBS is 99. I think Comedy Central now is 46.
Oh.
Either 46 or 47.
Yeah, I don't watch as much TV as I used to.
Oh,
I was kind of.
I don't watch it at all anymore. I don't think I've watched
Yeah.
TV like live TV in years.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
last-
go ahead.
No, I think the last time the only time I ever watch TV now is when I go to my friend's house because they have live TV still. Otherwise, all I have are streaming services. Even at my
Yeah.
parents' house, all they have is streaming services because it's cheaper.
Yeah, no, it was funny
Yeah.
because even at like my apartment because I got internet and cable with AT&T, and for whatever reason they had a special package where it's like you would honestly be paying the same if you just got like the basic cable package with it too, so you might as well have it. So I was like, okay, fine. So we had cable at my apartment, but I never used it. And I remember there was one New Year's where we're like, yeah, put on the countdown, and I'm fumbling like, I've never used this before. How do I get the countdown? I have no idea. I don't know. I know we have cable. I just don't know how to make it work.
That was funny. I remember that.
One of these have to do it.
So we literally just went on YouTube and pulled up like a live stream or something. But like,
Yeah, we did.
yeah.
Now we use Animal Crossing.
Hey, that was fun.
I
I mean,
didn't
that
say.
was Misty.
Oh my god! I was saying that as a happy thing. What?
I think you offended Brian.
Sorry, I lost my
Akhtar.
cool there for a second.
By saying Animal Crossing.
You thought you were dissing Animal Crossing.
Listen,
kind of
We
like
used it for New Year's.
I'm always on edge with you, my friend.
It was a thing we did. Like,
that was kind of that was kind of funny though. Shit, how are we gonna watch it? Click. But we couldn't find mine for a while. I was like, shit.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
somehow
yeah,
lost your
yeah.
fucking Switch.
yeah, you lost your Switch at my house. No one could freaking find it, and I'm like, all right, someone else has put their Switch down. Then when you
Dude.
found it, like, I would have put mine. Like, no, we're too late. We have someone else's. We're not cheap.
I was so bad. I'm like, where the fuck is this?
Dude,
Wasn't
at
it
one
like
point, I
behind
was,
the
like, getting
couch or
worried.
something?
It was in a weird spot. I was like,
It's
how
some
did
random
it?
ass
Whatever.
place.
at one point, I was like kind of getting worried myself because I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna have my Switch with me now the whole time because these things are just
I did
disappearing for
too.
some reason.
I mean, Akhtar both just grabbed our Switch. We're like, yo, where's your case? Okay, and we just hold our
Yep.
Switch.
Yeah. You were just holding them.
Well, I like
I'm like, I don't want to lose my next.
I like
This
the
is my
idea
house.
that there's like a Switch thief on the loose, even though like everyone at that party had their own Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone in the house had their own Switch.
Audience, literally everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone
There
who
was-
lived in my townhouse has a Switch. Everyone who came to my apartment, minus two people, had a Switch.
Who doesn't have one?
Wait,
At
did
the
Lainey have a
time-
Switch?
At the
Yeah, she
time,
got
Mike.
one.
Yeah, Lenny has
No,
a Switch.
Lainey had one. At the
Lainey
time,
had-
Mike didn't have one. At the
Mike
time,
didn't.
he has one now.
Oh.
No, Mike, because
Oh, no.
that was when I
Oh,
gave
you-
him my
you
old
did.
one.
Yeah.
So we had one.
Oh,
Everyone
no,
literally
oh,
had
shit,
one.
never
Everyone
mind.
did.
Yeah.
Everyone had a
Every
Switch.
fucking human soul in that goddamn
Switch.
building had a Switch.
Everyone had theirs. Dude, could you imagine the Mario Party right there? I mean, well, the Mario Party or the Mario Kart racing. Oh my god.
Why didn't we not do that?
Yeah, why didn't we? I just realized, why didn't we do that?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have Mario Kart on Switch.
I do.
I don't have Mario
I do
Party
too.
or
I
Kart.
do. I have both.
Well, fuck. I know what the next plan is now.
Well, there you go. Now we can do that for this New Year's. We can.
I was real mad when we did that 16-hour stream and we played Mario Kart because like the fucking Switch version, like by default, it has like the auto steering on, and I didn't realize it because I knew the auto
What?
steering was a thing. Like I knew it, but I
Wait, that
did not
turned
think
off.
it would have it set as default. So like I didn't change anything, and then we went into the game, and then that's when chat was saying like, "Oh, everybody except Brian has the auto steering on," and I'm like, "This is the fucking why would they make that default? That's so stupid." Because for those who don't know, I play the Wii U version that has no auto steering because that's baby shit.
What do you mean auto like
It's so you can't go
steers
off the
for
road.
you?
You cannot
Yeah.
go off
Yeah.
the road with
Can't go
auto
off.
steering.
Yeah.
Like,
It'll guide you.
as long as you're
okay.
on the road, you can steer. But if you get to the edge, it'll like push you so you don't go off.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, yeah.
Because I won the first race, and then that's when I looked at chat, and everyone said like you had auto steering on. And I was like, son of a! I thought I was doing too good.
It's like there's no way that I'm just holding the controller now. I don't know. But
That was funny.
This reminds me of when Brian was playing Dragon Quest and he had it on auto.
Yeah,
Dude,
so,
are you playing the game or is the game playing you?
around the same period when you know around like New Year's time, Brian was playing Dragon Quest 11, and he was under the influence, we'll say, and he had his entire party, including his character, on auto battle, which is fine. That's a good way to do it if you're grinding or whatever. No big deal. But like you know, he's sitting there, he's just got all the stuff on auto battle, whatever, yada yada. And at some point, I turned to him, I'm like, "Don't you want to like at least control your character?" And Brian turns to me with the most honest voice I've ever heard, and he said, "I thought I was controlling him." It must have been like fucking 30 minutes he's playing this game, thinking he's controlling his character, and it's like, no, dude, it's fucking, it's auto battle. You're not even going through your menus. You're just his character's doing his own thing.
That was insane. I was dead on the spot, dude. It was awesome.
I had a hard time focusing where I was half the time, but I legitly thought, I'm like, damn it, I'm doing so good. Yo, check this out.
I like that, but because it's auto battle, your character just does his turn. Like you're not going through the menu. So I just like to think that like everything your character did was exactly what you wanted to do. So it never even hit in your mind that like you weren't controlling it because, like, yep, that's exactly the spell I wanted to use. Perfect.
I'm just gonna know. I spoke a lot of weed, and I was gone.
That was so
That was
good.
really
though.
funny.
It was brilliant.
New Year's is a time period where I kind of let myself kind of have fun, so I tend to go a little bit further than I normally do with that.
This is to go further beyond.
And my stupid ass decided, yeah, I am doing this. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I am. I'm like, and the bad thing is too, then we get to the boss, and I got pissed off because I was losing, and you're like, well, first you could turn off auto battle. I'm like, I thought it was.
I've got auto battle on.
What? I was getting mad because I lost, and I realized, oh, Brian, just turn off. As soon as I turned it off, I won.
Yeah.
I was like, cool.
It was brilliant.
Wow. I was the problem.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah. Well,
It was a
not one of my
brilliant.
proudest moments.
It was a brilliant moment, honestly. Like I look back at that now, and I remember how hard all three of us were dying. Even you, Brian, you were just dying.
Well, he was just so sincere in that moment. Like, I just shattered his worldview, and I was like, dude, you should turn off auto battle. And he just looks at me like, I thought I was controlling them.
And he's like, oh.
I thought.
It was like a dramatic moment in like a fucking like TV show where like a character learns that their entire life was a lie. It was amazing.
Basically.
Wait, you mean this isn't my wife? This ain't my kids?
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Wah, wah, wah.
I've been inserted? Dude, that would be... No, I couldn't do that. I would kill myself.
What?
What are you talking about?
Well, no, like if you find out your whole life's been like a lie this whole time.
Oh, whatever,
Like,
man. Reality is a
it's
lie. Who gives
fine.
a shit?
Yeah,
know.
reality.
You
sucks
you
probably
all could tell
worse
me
than
right now that
you know.
you're not actually my friends. You're just paid actors, and I'd be like, yeah, I always knew it in the back of my mind.
Like, I feel-
No one would really be friends
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah, that's totally not real.
I've already thought of it. Doesn't bother me none.
I've already accepted this.
It's just reality,
not
man.
fear
Nothing really matters. We're all just fucking space dust.
yeah.
We're all the
Fuck it.
universe experiencing itself through consciousness.
Damn.
Yeah, Mike.
Shit got deep.
Remember, Mikey? Just fuck it. You know.
Fuck it. Yeah, honestly, just a healthy amount of fuck it. That's what you need.
Check out episode 25 to understand how you can get your healthy amount of fuck it's. Metopia 25. That's my plug.
Metopia 25.
That was smooth. I
So
like
proud
that.
of you.
I've really enjoyed the past few episodes of Metopia because like that recording
Seriously.
session just went to so many fucking places.
It really did, dude.
Well, that's what we were talking about in the series is like every time we record a series long enough, it gets to a point where we're, there's not much more like new things to say about the game. So conversation just goes into weird places. And that's a lot of fun in my opinion. I think that's
Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing too. It's kind of like it's kind of like how what stand-up comedians do basically, right? So like let me lay it down for you guys. Like
Light thick.
so take for example George Carlin. A couple of his stand-ups that he did before were very surface level, They were very surface level. He was just talking about, just things that weren't so much about him. And then in his next comedy special, he took all that stuff, crumpled it into a little paper ball, and threw it away. And he's like, now let's go deeper. And then from there, his next special, he took everything from his last special, crumpled it into a little ball, and threw it into a recycling bin. And was like, let's go even deeper. And like I feel like when you record an LP long enough, you just start going deeper and deeper. It starts surface level, right?
Yeah.
About the game, about, the mechanics and all that. But then eventually you get to episode 24 and 25 and shit starts getting awesome.
And especially like a game like Metopia, which, I enjoy quite a bit, but it's not that complicated. So you can kind of zone it out for the like there's literally, I think it was in like 25 where we're just like, wait, we lost, or was it 25
Yeah.
24 where we're like, we lost Snake? And then like Snake comes back in the party at some point. We're like, oh, Snake's back. When did that happen?
But we didn't even like acknowledge the
Yeah.
like minute he comes back. It's like 20 minutes
Dude,
after
it's like
he's back.
way
We're like,
after,
"Oh,
and
yeah."
we're like, oh yeah, Snake's here. I guess that happened.
See, but
Oh.
like, I love your guys' commentary with that show, and fucking Akhtar with the.
Oh my god.
You're fucking George
Yeah,
Bush,
for,
my guy.
for those who don't know,
Right.
Akhtar made the inspired
Oh, man.
decision to make the voice of God George W. Bush. So
who sounds like he is pissing a razor.
truly,
Best description I ever heard of it.
Oh man.
I like in the, what was it? I think it was like not this last one, but like the one before it. Mike was just like, God, it just sounds painful each time.
well, it gets worse and worse, and like the images I get in my head are worse and worse.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to find some inspiration on how I can go further with it. Because we got
dude.
we got at least another 50 episodes left.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. It seems like a long game, so I mean,
Yeah.
really
So-
dig deep and find, you know, a new fucking avenue for George W. Bush's ho-hos.
Could have got all of those.
He's gonna start taking it to the next level. He's gonna be like, sort of like taking something, ramming into his stomach. It's like, Jesus, dude, stop! He's like, no, I have to commit.
Well, like,
For the art.
I think I mentioned it in the episode, but like at some point, it's just gonna go on for minutes, and I'm just gonna have to sit there and like look at my phone or something while Akhtar is just like writhing in the microphone.
But he's just vomiting. He's just vomiting now.
Just a big vein on like from my forehead. With just...
It's just
Mikey? Mikey, I expect you to record him when he does this.
Oh yeah, if it goes on long enough, I'm pulling out my phone and I'm just recording that dude.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh wow.
Me and the audio listeners and everyone would greatly appreciate it.
He's gonna fucking do one. He's just gonna pass out once. Oh.
Akhtar?
I'll continue the episode without him. Fuck it, I'm a professional. Show must go on.
Punches him off the chair. Oh my god. But I love it, dude. I love that.
Yeah, it's a hoot.
It's
is
a
funny.
hoot.
But yeah, watch Metopia. Good shit. Good shit.
Watch all our
Who knows,
YouTube
you-
shit. Fuck it. It's all good.
Yeah.
Except when
Actually,
it's not.
speaking of our YouTube stuff, not to like, you know, jump on that. Anyways, I was rewatching your guys' Nuzlocke.
Oh yeah.
Akhtar, you are a gem in those ones too.
I don't know what I did.
No, it's just like it's just like hearing like you guys talk types together, and like you just you want to agree with him, but you just know like I don't think he's right.
Oh yeah, I was horribly wrong for a lot.
That-
I think the one that I keep getting wrong is Fairy being super effective against Dark in that one.
Yeah.
I mess it up all the time because you think it'd be common sense more Fairy would affect the dark, but it's like nah, not fucking Pokemon it doesn't.
Well, I always get confused with like double types because then you have to like consider, okay, like it's super effective against that thing, but not effective against that thing. So
Yeah,
it's just normal
so it's
effective.
normal.
Yeah. That's the stuff that trips me up. But like so many times, like I'll be sitting there and Akhtar will say like, oh, that's super effective. And I'm like, no, I don't think it is. He's like, yeah, I think it is. And I'm sitting there like I know the answer, but I'm like, well, let me pull up the type chart anyway, because now I need to make sure that I'm not insane. Nope, I was right.
Dude, it's the confidence that he has, though.
Oh, I'm telling you, dude, it's the Fairy Dark one that like to this day I've like bet my soul on. And Mikey has always been like, dude, like actually no, that's wrong, bro. Like
well, see, that's why like when we stream it on Fridays here and there, like I have to have the chart pulled up. I'm like, fuck, man, I gotta know these things. I don't remember.
yeah.
But yeah, I love it. Go watch our Nuzlocke. Just go hang out on our YouTube channel. We got something in there for everybody. Just
hang
don't-
out.
In it, a
You
little
don't
bit
even
of
have to
everything.
watch any videos. Just hang out on the channel. You know, just have it
Yeah.
on the tab. Just fuck it.
Just go to the YouTube
Just
channel,
have it
look at
open.
it, and be like, all right, and then leave.
Yeah.
Just scroll around.
Only do that and then leave.
Just scroll around. Ooh, sorry.
Pick around here and there. Share with
Yeah.
your friend, your grandma.
Like treat it as if it's like a lounge of a hotel. You know, you're there, but you're just lounging about. You know, you're just lounging.
You're just waiting for your next flight.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
know,
There.
on the topic of the YouTube channel, I feel bad because I'm sure it's probably confusing for a lot of like new people who see it. Like, is this a Let's Play channel or is it like, what are they doing here? Because we have a lot of different stuff there. But I think that's kind of the point. We just like entertaining through different avenues.
Yeah.
So whether
Yeah.
that's Let's Plays or skits or whatever the fuck Fyre anime is or whatever, we just like doing different things. I think that's fun for us. We like to switch it up. So
Yeah.
hopefully y'all are on board for that. I know a lot of people subscribe to channels for specific things, and that's totally fair. I'm not trying to disparage that, but I know for myself, I'm the kind of person who always wants to try to do new things, or at
Yeah.
least not just do the same thing over and over, because to me that gets dull, and I feel like that then ruins the quality of the content if the dude making it isn't into it. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
And always remember this: a jack of all trades is a master of none, right? But is still better than the master of one.
wow,
That's what our channel is.
Beautiful.
yeah, sure.
were you threatening me?
No, it was a promise.
Oh, okay.
I promise.
That still sounds threatening though. Are you threatening me? I'm not threatening you. It's a fucking promise. I still feel threatened.
I'm still got threatened.
Oh.
Oh man. But yeah, well, I think that would be a good little stopping point for this one, eh? Yeah.
Mm.
No, let's go for 3
Uh-huh.
more hours.
3 more hours.
Oh.
Alright.
It'll be like Metopia. Let's see where this fucking train goes.
Wow.
You just see it at the end. And that's why I quit school, because I got high all the time. And it's like, whoa, dude.
And I didn't mean to hit him with my car. I didn't mean to hit him with my car, but I just had to go. I had to go.
And in a weird way, I kind of enjoyed it. It's like, excuse me, FBI. But anyways,
911, I'm calling the police. Hello? I need
Hello,
help.
police?
the police.
Hello, police?
Policia.
This is an exit
Yeah,
time.
okay.
Yeah, just take us out. Just take us out. Just talk over these people. Take us out.
We're doing it. All right. Thanks, everyone. If you've been, hanging out with us, in case you didn't know, we do this live. We do this
He
live
said
every.
doo-doo.
We do this every Wednesday at 7:30 Central Standard Time on Twitch. Lotus Fire, just same name that you found, But yeah. So we also do different stuff like Let's Play, skits, all the different stuff that Mike says. Go check out our channel. We got a bunch of different stuff. And if you are listening through us at from home, or if you're here live, thank you for everyone who supports and watches the show. It means a lot. So
Yes.
You love all your faces. Even
Thank
you. Right there.
Even you,
Not you.
Clyde.
Not you. Get away, Brian. We want him.
Chicago.
all right, well, bye. Bye.